want your toast, Emily?
No, thanks.
Come on. Put a bit of flesh on you.
I said no, thanks.
She said she doesn't want it. Leave her alone, Kane. She's still upset about the anniversary. That's what it is.
Is it, Emily?
Of course it is. We're all upset about it. Except them as who were just born insensitive.
Is it, Emily? Is it, Butch? Is that it?
Yes, no, I can't put it into words.
Oh, yeah, you see.
2, 3, That's one before the gate. 1, 2, 3, jump.
Whoa! Ah, beautiful, aren't they? The Dales, just beautiful.
Feels like Christmas Day.
Christmas?
No school.
It's just for today, mind.
Going for a walk in the morning. It's sort of special, like we used to with Mum.
No Father Christmas, though.
No, no Father Christmas. Only thing you lot got in your stockings was your old dad back.
I'll do for me.
Come on, then. One more. 1,
2,
2, 2.5, 3.
Oh, I thought I had someone coming.
Oh, no, it was only me. I just sort of banged the menus down a bit too hard.
Yeah, must have set off an echo sort of thing.
Oh, don't start, Marlon.
Well, you must admit, it is just a little bit empty in here, wouldn't you say?
Oh, it's not full, I suppose.
Not full. Trisha, there's nobody in here.
Yeah, but it's still early for the lunchtime rush.
Lunchtime rush? Trisha, we haven't had any customers at all the last 3 lunchtimes we've been open, have we?
There was that delivery man that we talked into trying falafel.
Yeah, and did he like it?
No.
It's like the Mary Celeste in here.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
It's a very famous empty restaurant, and one day the staff all just disappeared.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
Soon there won't even been a delivery man.
No delivery men.
Because we closed down.
Closed down?
See, there is an echo.
Well, I don't understand. I think our lunchtime menu's really nice, even if the delivery man didn't like his falafel.
Of course it's nice. He was just a bit frightened, that's all.
Maybe it's just that people still don't know about us.
We can't afford any more advertising.
No, but we can make some signs up and put them outside. You're artistic, go on.
All right.
Well, I'll go and get some cards and some felt tips. It's easy to miss the obvious, you know. That's what probably happened with that other restaurant.
What other restaurant?
You know, the one where all the staff disappeared, the Marie something.
The Mary Celeste?
That's it. In Leeds, was it?
Yeah.
Thought so. Too snooty to get their felt tips out, and then it got too late.
So I said, is it Butch, Emily? And she said yes, but then she said no.
So is it Butch then?
Oh, yeah, of course it's Butch. Of course he's a part of it. But there's something else to know.
But you don't know what?
I ain't got a clue. The way that girl's mind works is a mystery to me.
Well, maybe she's a bit lonely. I mean, she don't have much of a life, does she?
What do you mean?
Well, no offence, Lisa, but yeah, she lives at your place, works at the shop and goes to church for light relief. It's not much of a social circle, is it? You know, God, Viv, open your bell.
She just started to make friends with that Nicola. She seems a sort of normal enough person.
Well, depends what you call normal.
After Butch, Emily didn't want to do our toss except come home and be with us and grieve for him. But then when Nicola came along, I thought, oh, she's going to get out a bit now, you know, get out and about.
Meet a nice young fella.
Oh, maybe. But now she's got a bee in her bonnet about something. She's gone all miserable again.
Well, you'll just have to intervene. Introduce us to some eligible bachelors.
Oh, yeah. Like the village is crawling with him.
Sorry.
Jason. I don't know where to start.
It's no good. People, they're too busy rushing into the wool pack to stuff their faces to even notice our signs.
Well, that's because you used to cook there.
Oh, my one true fan.
Listen, Marlon, these people, they're stuck in these habits they've got. Stuck on these tram lines like a load of, I don't know.
Trams?
No, lemmings. We just got to help them change their habits.
But how?
Well, I could take a tray of samples around the village, get people to taste things, you know, like I did with the delivery man.
Don't take the falafels.
Well, I could take normal stuff as well.
Tricia, you are a wonder. There's nothing of the lemon about you.
Or the tram, you're a pioneer in restaurant promotion.
Oh, thank you.
I'll go make that tray up.
He can't find his nose.
There it is, Victoria.
Your grandma's written. Said she'd pay for us all to go over there for a week if we needed recovery time.
To Spain?
Oh, it's no good, Poppy. We can't go. I've got to do something about this farm. We haven't sorted out our problems yet, not by a long shot.
Will the police still carry on, do you think?
Carry on?
Looking for whoever did it?
I don't know.
Can't you just leave things alone?
I just wondered, that's all.
But just get off his back, will you?
I'm going to the shop.
Boys, don't squabble.
I'm not squabbling. We run out of tea bags.
He still wants to know the truth, doesn't he?
Never will, though, will he? Oh, who's that?
Oh, hello, Emily. Nicola. I'm doing a promotion for the new lunchtime menu at Chez Marlon. Inexpensive lunchtime specials that taste that little bit different. Would you like to try a bit of baguette? We've got brie with cranberry, or just plain cheese, or tuna, or perhaps you might like to try falafel.
Oh, I love falafels.
Emily?
Oh, all right, then I'll try one of those too.
This falafel's really nice. Oh, and I love tuna. Can I try one of those with peppers and things sticking out of it?
Very tasty, Tricia.
Well, we're open from 12 till 2 every day with this menu, and nothing costs more than £3.50.
One of those vegetables is really nice.
Legume roti, actually.
Trouble is, I have to eat at the Woolpack because I work there. I only popped out to collect Emily.
I'm having lunch with Nicola. We've arranged it.
Well, disarrange it.
I can't. Really, not today. I've important things I need to talk over with my friend. I'll come.
Oh, forget it. Go to the boring old Woolpack with your piggy friend. As if she could still get through the door.
I wonder how Jack's feeling today.
Better than he has for a while, I should think.
It's a difficult adjustment for him to make. But people forget that it's nearly as difficult to come out of prison as it is to go into it.
I suppose so.
You know, facing up to people.
Do you think that's why he didn't come to the party?
Possibly, although he probably wanted to be with his children.
I hope he's all right.
And then again, of course, it's been a long time for him. And people come out and they find everything around them has changed. Their loved ones sometimes have moved on, transferred their affections elsewhere.
I'd like to go and see him, really.
Yes, well, why don't you do just that? And if he's feeling a bit shy about venturing into the community, it might be just what he needs. An old friend who going round to see him instead.
Do you think so?
Yes, and you can bring him up to date with all the latest news. Tell him what's been going on since he's been away. Ease his return.
Yes, Alan, I see what you mean. All right, then, I will. I'll go and see him this afternoon.
It's all right. I won't stay long.
It's just, said I'd meet Scott at 15:15.
You said you saw my dad light the fire.
Yeah.
And then you said you didn't.
Yeah, I made a mistake.
Well, that's a pretty big mistake to make.
Look, I heard someone, Robert. I suppose I just decided it had to be Jack until I sort of convinced myself that I'd seen him. But I didn't.
You nearly got him put away. For life.
I know, mate. Look, I'm really sorry. At least I changed in time, eh?
So who was it? Who did you hear?
I don't know. I don't know who it was. But I want your dad.
It's got to be someone.
So I don't know what to do. I know Mr. Dingle still thinks I'm totally faithful to Butch in my every thought. He'd be devastated if he knew I was entertaining thoughts about anybody else. I'm sure Lisa would feel the same.
But we know what Butch would say.
He won't want me to grieve forever.
There you are, then. Fate sent Ed, you know that. Well, they'll come round, Emily. Perhaps I could speak to Mr. Dingle.
Oh, no, Nicola, I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Well, Lisa, then.
Nicola, no.
Hi, Emily.
Hello, Lisa.
You having your dinner?
Yes?
Having a nice drink with Nicola?
Yes, just a quiet one.
Hello.
Oh, well, I'll leave you to it then.
I'll see you later. They mustn't find out about what's happened, even though it's already over.
It is not over.
Yes, it is. I sent him away on the bus.
But he left you with his number. Here, give it here.
What are you doing?
Me? I'm not going to do anything except dial the number. You're going to arrange to meet him. Today.
Hello? Ed? It's Emily here. I'm on a mobile phone. I was wondering if you'd like to meet today. Yes? At the cricket pavilion. At 5:30. All right, then I'll see you later. Goodbye. I did it.
Hello.
Hiya.
Are you working on the barn?
We are.
It's a privilege to work outdoors on a day like this, isn't it?
That's what I keep saying to Jason here.
Mind you, I like working outdoors all year round.
We're not taking on any casuals.
I'm a gardener.
We haven't got a garden.
No, you don't understand. I don't need a job, I've already got one. In fact, that's why I'm here.
Is it?
I was just passing and I thought you might have one or two things for my new garden. Well, it's my employer's garden really, of course, but spiritually it's mine.
Yeah.
We haven't got any plants for sale.
Those are some very rare weeds.
It's not plants I'm looking for, it's other things. I do hope you won't be offended, but I've already had a bit of a reconnoitre. You've got some absolutely wonderful stuff here.
Have we?
Yeah, I was particularly interested in some of these pieces of wrought iron. I can get all sorts of things to climb up those.
Can you?
Yeah, and those lovely old terracotta drainage pipes. I thought I might put a few things on top of them.
Suppose so.
Then there's the old stone pig trough with a crack in it.
Go on.
It said Alpines to me.
Well, this is all my husband's department, really, so why don't you come back tomorrow? I'll get him to price it up for you.
That's very kind of you. You can't beat some of these old things, can you? Mind you, a mobile phone is a wonderful invention, isn't it? Anyway, I'll let you get on.
How'd you get on?
Not very well. Eric Pollard wanted to try some, but I told him we didn't have any spare.
Fair enough.
I saw Zach, but I didn't really want to waste any time on him.
I suppose not.
Or Kane. Edna said it was a load of foreign muck, so I told her she was a bigot.
You didn't?
And Viv Hope said I was threatening her trade in small savoury items, so I told her to get lost.
Trisha?
And obviously I had to tell Nicola, Jason and all the Woolpack lot where to go, which seemed to upset Lisa and Emily. But I can't help that. Oh, all the falafel went, though.
I'm not surprised. People probably took him as ammunition. Tricia, this was supposed to be an exercise in public relations. They'll probably start hurling him at the windows and doors any minute now. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for someone. She's rather late, actually. She told me before her employer's prone to keeping her late at her place of employment. I don't think that's fair myself, do you? Of course, I believe in unions myself. If there's one for gardeners, I'd probably...
Get lost.
I beg your pardon?
Get lost. Disappear.
You really have no right to...
Evaporate.
Well, she's rather late, and it would be a good idea if I left.
See you around.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to any press at all. Do you understand? Now leave me alone. It hasn't stopped in 5 hours. So much for Christmas Day. Though, actually, we did get something in our stockings, didn't we? What about Ma's offer?
Dad?
Yeah, right. I can't stand much more of this. I'll phone Kathy, see if she can help on the farm. Well, fancy a week in Spain?
Yes!
That's the... Good girl.
Diane.
Don't get up.
Well, we've just finished.
Have we?
Yeah. You can go and get the cases out.
See ya.
Cases?
Yeah, we're going to Spain for a week.
Oh,
Ma's paying.
do you good. It's wonderful to see you out again.
Yeah. I haven't got used to it yet.
This is a bit awkward, isn't it? I did try to phone first, but I couldn't get through.
Yeah, well, I've been having a bit of trouble with journalists. That's why we're going, really.
Jack, I'm sorry about giving evidence at the trial.
Forget it.
I did try to talk to you about it beforehand, but you wouldn't listen.
I said, forget it.
No, I'm determined to say me piece. I didn't have any choice, Jack. You don't have any choice. But I didn't want to do it, and I'm really glad you got off.
Got off?
That you were found innocent. That they said you were innocent. Oh, Jack, I'm getting in a knot.
It's just the same old thing, isn't it, Diane? And I don't want to hear it anymore. Just give me some space.
There's just one more thing, and then I'll leave you alone. Really, I will.
What?
Alan wanted me to tell you. I know he did. In case it makes any difference.
Not now! Just... the wrong time.
Just finished work?
More or less. I had to meet someone on the way home, but I thought I'd just drop in with a bit of news that came through today.
Oh?
The police have closed the case.
I see.
You know what that means, don't you?
That they've given up?
No. Look, off the record, it means that they think they had their man, but he got away. It means they still think he did it. You do too, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, they can't try Jack for the same crime twice, so that's it. If he did it, he got away with it. And no one will ever know the truth for sure.
You're back early. How'd you get on?
He didn't turn up.
He didn't turn up?
Well, I were late. Mrs. Hope asked me to move savoury snacks to a more prominent position 5 minutes before I were due to leave. She said it was on account of Shea Marlon throwing down the gauntlet.
Should have told her to bog off.
She said it were a crisis. Anyway, I did it as quickly as I could. I'm afraid I didn't give off my best. My pyramid of spaghetti hoops fell down twice.
Oh, Emily.
So then Mrs. Hope shouted at me to just go. So I ran all the way there and I was 20 minutes late and he'd gone. Or he'd never been there in the first place, I'm not sure which.
Of course he'd have been there.
20 minutes isn't all that long to wait. I waited 20 minutes. Then that made 40, so I left.
Hey, come on, don't get upset.
He seemed to me like the sort of man who'd wait longer than 20 minutes.
Whatever happened, I bet there were a good reason for it. Emily, he was sent by fate. Perhaps you just weren't meant to embrace it in the cricket pavilion.
Now into the third division, and we start with leaders Chesterfield at home to Orient. We've got some action coming up from this one here. Well,
Look, don't you ever give up.
That was Steve Watts, 1-0 to
Oh,
there, but
sorry.
it didn't take the Spy that long to get
Yeah, it's just I've been bothered by reporters all day.
1-1 there. Howard
Right,
again.
yeah, well, that'll explain why you couldn't get through.
2-1, that was his third goal of the
Yeah.
season. Luke Beckett, the blonde-haired striker,
Oh.
3-1 Chesterfield.
Oh, right.
And then Sean Parrish
I see.
4-1.
Yeah, well, thanks for letting me know.
Of that result then, and the Spy
Bye.
can now
That was my solicitor. The police have closed the case.
Have they? They can't do that. That's not fair. What about us? We need to know who did it. They can't just leave it.
Look, we can put it all behind us now.
I don't want to put it behind me. She was my mum. I want to know who killed her. I'll never stop wanting to know. Never.
I was thinking today, Emily. Why don't you go out a bit more? With Nicola, you know, she seems a nice girl.
She is.
Well, there you go, then.
Well, I saw her tonight again, at the pub after work.
You didn't stop long.
Well, it was only to give her some information, really.
Now, look, Emily, you've got to stop this, you know. It's not doing you any good. You've got to stop brooding. It's time you started going out, meeting new people. You never know. You might meet a fella.
Well...
What are you saying, Lisa? It's obvious Emily's going through an hard time over much at the moment, what with it being this time of year. The last thing she wants is people pushing her into something else. You got to respect her feelings, Lisa. She doesn't need this pressure.
Well,
I am respecting her feelings. She is 22 years old. She's a young woman. She needs a life.
She's got a life here with us as Butch is with her. She's got years to think of somebody else. This is an insult to our Butch, aren't you, Emily?
It is not!
It is! Now shut it, woman!
Shut it yourself, Sack Dingle, or I'll be trading more than insults with you!
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! It's not you, it's me! I'm doing it! It's one